And it brings Mark Walton into the spotlight of the ground he knows well, standing in for the injured Brian Gunn. His penalty save helped keep Norwich in the FA Cup. He now faces the club he joined from home in Wales as a 17-year-old. He stayed only 10 months before being sold to Colchester. And playing against Mick Harford is likely to add to his first-team experience pretty quickly. Luton still without Phil Gray and Paul Telfer. They leave out Brian Steen and gamble on Kerry Hughes in a different role. They've got to start winning games and stop conceding goals and points in the closing minutes. Well, Norwich City, despite 2 consecutive wins, easing the pressure, make a handful of changes here. 2 young ones, Chris Sutton and Robert Allarthorne, arrested along with Rob Newman. In come in Culverhouse, Ian Butterworth and Rule Fox. The one constant factor, Robert Fleck, 16 goals already, which makes it his best scoring record in his 5 years at Norwich, with more to come. Time then very short for Luton and very much at the bottom. Though confidence not affected, they say, by a run of 4 consecutive defeats. But something like between 10 and 15 points lost in the last few minutes of games has put them in a perilous position. Norwich need self-confidence to get their game right, and they've had some erratic form recently. They've gone for experience here and looking for more of the old style away from home. The referee here is Peter Jones from Quorn in Leicestershire. Fox races on to this long one with Harvey in for Beckford. Beckford's done brilliantly. Good cross and put over the top by Trevor Peake. Good work by the wide man Fox and by Beckford, and Fleck would have been in on that one. Fox, Fleck, forward through the middle goes Goss. He's offside though, but Fleck's taking it on his own. Clever stuff from Robert Fleck, and Beckford gets in there. Great tackle by Julian James, and Peake with some good defending gets it away. Lovely play though by Norwich City, and quick thinking by Robert Fleck, getting down that right hand side. The cross coming in, and great bit of defending by Julian James. Oakes trying to get it in first time. Julian James now has it. Butterworth can't quite get there. Up goes Pembridge. Butterworth again. Pembridge. Harford. Shot over the top. Oh, hit the bar. Mick Harford with a lob come shot, and the former Luton player Mark Walton, well beaten as he was off his line. And here they come again, Luton. Peake with the cross. Harford gets up and heading it correctly back across the goal for the far post, and just too far. Certainly an excellent cross down that right hand side from Peake. A terrific far post header under pressure, but just beyond that far post. Pembridge caught out there, and Crook getting one behind Richard Harvey for Rule Fox again. Fox, and here's Williams, rebounding over for a corner, but that could so easily have gone in. This time a very good cross from Rule Fox. A good header from Dave Phillips, but bodies covering and bouncing off John Dreyer, a corner only. Kerry Hughes up there in a striking position, unusual for him in the first team. Had a game in the reserves at the beginning of the week. Butterworth back in the side, clearing. Here's Richard Harvey driving it against Goss. Peake, nice ball forward to Mick Harford. Harford driving it in. What a great effort and a wonderful save from Mark Walton. Well, Harford was one of the heroes when Walton was here as a young lad, and of course I didn't see much of him in first team terms, in fact nothing of him, but that was a great save there. Forward by John Dreyer. Challenge there by Harford, and here goes Scott Oakes, and put over the bar. That was a good bit of defending as it happened. Now there was a powerful challenge there by Mick Harford. One or two of the Norwich players didn't really like it, but that was a cracking header. And away goes Scott Oakes. That's a clear chance, and it's good goalkeeping again. He stands up and makes the forward decide, and then over it goes. Phillips Goss, that's a nice ball for Rule Fox. Fox again with a bit of space. It's 1 against 1 here. He goes for the cross. Phillips gets in, and here's Beckford. Bouncing away from the goalkeeper, and bodies lying around, and then cleared. Well, certainly a chance here as Royal Fox gets another good cross in. It breaks away to Darren Beckford. Goalkeeper comes out fast, blocks it, and John Dreyer gets it away gratefully. Phillips, Priest, Peake, and the ball for Scott Oakes to go for. Oakes quicker than Culverhouse, and again it's Walton to the rescue. The angle wasn't quite right for young Scott Oakes, who scored his first league goal last week against Sheffield Wednesday. The goalkeeper did the right thing. Certainly Culverhouse beaten for pace here. Lovely ball forward, but the goalkeeper once again to the rescue. Substitution now for Luton Town. Coming off is Chris Kamara, and coming on is Brian Steen. So midfield player for a striker. Brian Steen has played something like 25 games here, but he hasn't managed to score a goal on his return to Kenilworth Road. He could do with one now. Peake beats Fleck. Fox, Culverhouse. Fleck moving forward, trying to get behind Peake. He's covered it well. Crook, Beckford. Peake in there once more. Brian Steen intercepts Pembridge. Little ball to Scott Oakes. And what a ball in for Priest. Priest is in there on his left foot too. Norwich had a chance to get it clear, but they let David Priest in, and he has scored. 2 goals in a week. That's something for David Priest. It was a great move, a lovely ball from Scott Oakes, but when David Priest went through here, it looked as if Norwich captain Mark Bowen had got it closed down. Could he get it away? No, he couldn't. And on the left foot, deadly. 1-0. And now Norwich City, with a fairly moderate run away from home, are up against it. But of course, we've still got the last few minutes of the game where anything can happen when Luton are playing. Now it's Royal Fox getting in there fast. Fox is in a good position here to set up Beckford. Good save. Struck it well, hit the target, but the goalkeeper had it comfortably covered. Good play by Fox. The defence really opened up, but the goalkeeper kept cool and kept hold of it. It's breaking down a little bit too often for Luton, and Norwich are coming back into it. Fleck trying to turn against Trevor Peake. There's a free kick there. The ball rolled away from Peake, and he certainly held Robert Fleck, no doubt about that. Now it's Norwich City who are in a hurry, with 5 minutes of the game left. Luton leading by 1 goal to 0. Crook just getting some instructions from Mark Bowen. Understandably, every Luton player back defensively. What will Ian Crook do here? Goes for it. Butterworth gets in there. Such, and Phillips, and wide, and a goal kick. Daryl Such did well to knock that one back into the path of Dave Phillips, but he really didn't hit the shot cleanly. There are a lot of defenders coming at him, and understandable that they claimed for a corner, but they got nothing. Harford to Pembridge, looking for the second here. Harford! So easy! Harford at the beginning of it and right at the end. And this doesn't look like a side who is right at the bottom of the First Division. Norwich City really letting them through here, and the game now right out of their grasp. Pembridge does well. An easy touch for Mick Harford's 8th goal of the season. 2-0. And there's the final whistle. A valuable win for Luton Town. The breakthrough from David Priest after a fine move by Luton. And then in the closing minutes, Mick Harford, the valiant old warhorse, made it safe. It's a valuable win for Luton after 4 consecutive defeats. For Norwich City, it's now 6 consecutive away defeats for this reshuffled lineup. The final score is Luton Town 2, Norwich City 0.
I thought we were totally outplayed in the first half. Norwich played very, very well.